Did Kendrick Lamar just ruin hip-hop with one performance? That's what DJ Akademiks is claiming. And he's not backing down. After nearly a year of silence, Akademiks has come out swinging, declaring that Kendrick's Super Bowl appearance wasn't just a personal attack, it was a hit job on the entire culture. And in the middle of it all, Drake, DJ Head, and a rap war that froze the whole industry. But this isn't just another episode of the Kendrick vs. Drake saga. This is something bigger. And the way Big Axe sees it, hip-hop may never be the same again. The Kendrick and Drake beef started with one line, but it lit the match on a fire that had been building for years. When Kendrick dropped the now infamous bar, "F the big three, it's just big me." In Like That, the conversation around rap royalty exploded. The big three debate, once dominated by mutual respect, turned into a brutal war of words. And DJ Akademiks? He didn't just pick a side. He put on the jersey, grabbed a mic, and went to war for Drake. This past weekend, Akademiks spent hours on Instagram Live, digging into the feud's timeline, breaking down every diss, and making it clear he thinks Kendrick Lamar went too far. In his words, this wasn't just beef, this was sabotage. He slammed DJ Head for his comments made during an interview on Rory and Mal, calling him the worst media personality, and accusing him of blindly defending Kendrick. According to Ak, the industry has too many voices pretending to be neutral while secretly playing favorites. But it wasn't just the music that pushed Akademiks over the edge. It was the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance was one of the most talked about sets in recent memory. But for Akademiks, it was for all the wrong reasons. He claimed Kendrick used that moment not to celebrate hip-hop, but to reignite his feud with Drake in front of the world. When Kendrick performed Not Like Us, Ek didn't hear a crowd pleaser. He heard a diss track dressed up as a victory lap. And in his words, it wasn't just disrespectful. It was damaging. Akademiks dropped a bombshell. He said Kendrick's actions killed hip-hop. And while that sounds extreme, here's his logic. By using a massive mainstream platform to air out personal beef, Kendrick may have unintentionally made the genre look chaotic, petty, even unprofessional. AK warned that this could make corporate gatekeepers like the NFL think twice before putting another rap act on that stage. In other words, Kendrick didn't just take shots at Drake, he took shots at the culture's credibility. During the same live stream, Ak made another bold claim. This feud froze the entire rap industry. According to him, artists stopped dropping, the conversation shifted, and the focus turned entirely to Kendrick and Drake. It was no longer about the music, it was about picking a side. And when Drake finally responded with Family Matters, Akademiks called it the best diss track of the entire battle. But not all Drake tracks landed. AK shocked fans when he labeled Kendrick's Meet the Grams as the worst diss of the entire war. While Kendrick's camp remains relatively quiet, Drake has already moved past the drama, at least publicly. He dropped a joint album with Party Next Door called Some Sexy Songs for You, and it's already spawned hits like Nokia and Gimme a Hug. To Ak, that's the sign of a real artist, handling beef, then getting back to business. Kendrick, still silent. But the echo of Not Like Us is still ringing. Online reactions were instant and divided. Some fans sided with Akademiks, saying Kendrick crossed a line using the Super Bowl stage as a battlefield. Others saw Ak's rant as classic bias, accusing him of being a Drake mouthpiece. There's also speculation that Ak's going extra hard for clicks. After all, controversy is the fuel of his brand. But even critics admit, his claims about hip-hop's public image might hold some weight. And DJ Head? Still no response. So, where does that leave us? Was Kendrick's performance a celebration of the West Coast or a sneak attack on Drake? Is Akademiks protecting the culture or just throwing gas on the fire? No matter where you stand, one thing's clear. This beef did more than break the internet. It forced everyone, from fans to execs, to ask what hip-hop should look like on the world stage. And whether you're Team Drake, Team Kendrick, or just here for the show, one question still lingers. Was this hip-hop history being made or hip-hop taking a hit? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video or have your own thoughts on the Kendrick versus Drake drama, drop a comment below. We're reading everything. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this. We've got more wild stories, rap beef breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes truths coming soon. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.